So they said I'm doing too much. I think they just upset that they can't do enough to help their family. They can't do this. See this? Look at this. This is just one. Look at this. So this is what they're upset about. They can't do this shit. They cannot do this shit. See this? Look, rock. They can't do this shit.
So now he's leaning on the thing, and you can see it because Brooklyn got some of this, and I'm sitting down. So he's leaning on the thing, and he's like, but we want to settle. We want to walk away from the cemetery. My head went, huh? I had to bite my tongue to keep from saying anything. So I'm just like sitting there, and I'm like, but Your Honor, and he was like, Ms. Jones, just take a minute. Y'all can use the back room and go ahead and do a settlement or whatever. So I go back there. And I'm looking at this man, and he's like, we just want to walk away from the cemetery. If you want to drop this settlement and da-da-da. I'm like, what? I said, but I think I deserve something out of this. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, after all of this? And then I started crying, and I told him, I said, I'm so sorry. But where I'm from, things are handled way different than this. And for me to have to sit up there and listen to you lie and listen to your client lie, like, that was horrible to me. So I said, this is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to ask the judge for it. And he was like, okay, well, I don't know what Lou's gonna do. I said, I don't give a crap. That's either my settlement or it's nothing. So we go up there and we're talking to the judge, and the judge first says, Ms. Jones, now you know you don't have to go through with this, because I'm not gonna say you're gonna win or whatever, but you what do you want to do, Ms. Jones? So I'm like, they're willing to walk away from my family cemetery and leave me and my family alone. This is what I'm asking them for. And I said, but we still have the problem of dissolving the cemetery incorporation and all that, because that goes to my copyright infringement laws. But we got so much stuff in the bag about to come down the road on them that I don't even want to open up that federal case we about to throw on him that he don't even see coming. All we was doing was waiting for this thing right here to be settled, so he couldn't appeal nothing, no nothing. My guys have written up something on him that by the time he come out here and take up these bodies, my contract says you're not coming out there when it's raining. You're not coming out there when it's muddy. We promise that we will not film you, but you are taking each and every one of them bodies up that the Board of Cemetery said to you March 23rd, 2020, that you had no authority to put out here. The bodies from Rosemont, and Gene's consent agreement was fraud. So that doesn't stand. And that Board of Cemeteries, I just got a letter that I just had all my family members. You got to come back to the house because you didn't sign the paper. All the family members signed the letter to the Board of Cemeteries, because there's no more kicking the can down the road. You have our title. You have the fact that the judge said that he is not the operator. His incorporation was illegal. He can never bring it back up in court again because it was dismissed with prejudice. So Louis Chicalese don't have a leg to stand on when it comes to this. So what I want them to do is, and I told the judge, I don't want you to do anything about dissolving the company. Because I would have to file a whole nother lawsuit for that. So that's what I want the Board of Cemeteries to do. So they're not going to take this and bring this up at another meeting, because one thing I learned, the law says, if everything Louis Chicalese did was fraud, why do I have to show you an order when he never had any intent or any legal right to be on the cemetery? I don't have to get a legal order. And our tax paper proves that it's in Cynthia Ruffin's name. So if you want to go through all of our errors and all of that stuff, go to the surrogate's office, because I did file a lawsuit against Gene, and I do have a docket number. So now they know it's 32 of us, and he one of them, because his father is now deceased, who was my cousin. And it's not just Gene Ruffin. Gene Ruffin's never going to go into court and contest. None of them are, and they just sent me the paperwork back. As soon as the judge sign off and Gene don't show up, because I gave him a date by August 30th, I'm going to be the administrator, and it's me you got to deal with. And you know I was wrong. Cebola is not on no property from us. That was Avonberry property. But Cynthia Ruffin property is in other 1067 lot 3, that's tax exempt, that says Squawkum Road. So now I'm going to the borough administrator. Take this property off of Bowles Lane and put it back to Squawkum Road, tax exempt. If them houses was not there, that would be the other part of John Rock's 30-acre farm. And if
John H. Rock, funeral service, John H. Rock, 80 years old, July 4th. This Pinebrook Church, look at this, was at a cemetery on Mr. Rock's farm. Yeah, that's the very same cemetery that we're fighting for, that we just won a case for.
I want to stop.
See, y'all know nothing about these things. Yep. But anyway, yeah. You niggas stop hating on other people and start loving yourself enough that you want to do the actual research. Here it is. It's all there. This is just one. This is just one file. This is just one. You understand? So yeah, we definitely doing too much. We're doing too much to help our families. They have no idea who their fucking families are, what they contributed, right? See, these fucking abos and these FBA fuck niggas can't do this shit. They can't show you their family history. Just bong. They can't show it to you. So they slander others. They can't. Let's look at this. Let's look see what Arnold Rock. Okay, Arnold Rock, captain of the baseball team for 1914. Colored YMCA team. Red Bank, the colored branch of the Red Bank YMCA is organizing a baseball team which will be composed of boys around the age of 17 years. Irving Toombs has been elected captain and Arnold Rock manager. The team will be selected from among the following players. So, this is a YMCA baseball team that my family created. My uncle. You see these things? These are all my family members, and you niggas is all a bunch of fucking weirdos that haven't put the time in to find out what your family's real contributions were, right? And then people like myself who can actually show and prove for their shit, y'all want to slander. It's okay though, we get it. We understand you niggas are self-hating coons. I get it. But I'm telling you, if you do some research, you're gonna find some wonderful things about your family, right? Just do the research and stop trying to tear other people's families apart and do your own research. Richardson, look at this. Look at all this. These are all place our history in its proper light. And you niggas ain't doing enough for your own people. You're doing more tearing down others than building up your own. That's why no one respects you. You get zero respect. You abos, FBA, all adults, whoever the fuck, all y'all niggas get zero respect. Thank you.
And there was 4 guys trying to cut the trees by the dead-end street that I live by. And when I stepped out to the porch, they quickly stopped their chainsaw and ran off into the woods.